Call of Duty points are now in Infinite Warfare. If you want the best way to get free Call of Duty points, click the link down in the description, install the app, and start getting yourself some free Call of Duty points today. Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin and welcome back to another Call of Duty Infinite Warfare video. Today's video is going to be another class setup on the new weapons of Infinite Warfare. Yesterday I talked about the Trencher SMG, gave a class setup for that. Today we're going to be talking about the Auger, which is a mini LMG in Infinite Warfare, and my feelings, my thoughts on this. So thank you guys for all the likes on yesterday's video. If you guys all could smash a like on this video today, that would be absolutely awesome as well. If everyone who's watching right now could just hit that motherfucking like button, that would be amazing. Also subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Let's get right into it. So how this Auger works is it's kind of weird. Basically you have 78 bullets in it, and for the first like 8 to 10 bullets, like from 78 down to like until you're below 70, it fires super duper slow. The fire rate is insanely slow, but once you get underneath those first 10 bullets of each clip or each magazine, you are absolutely destroying. This gun becomes it goes from one of the worst guns to one of the best guns based on what part of not even what part of the magazine you're firing, but how much you're firing at one time. So it doesn't matter if you just hold your magazine at 60 bullets, that won't fix it. It's the first 10 you fire every single time. Now this gun can be annoying and you can lose some easy gunfights because of that slow fire rate, but at long range and at getting multi-kills, this thing is a monster because of how it picks up. And if you always hold down the trigger, that's what I would recommend, is try not to let go of the trigger in the middle of like battles, because then you're going to, when you start shooting again, it's going to have that slower fire rate and won't melt them as fast. So try to just hold down, spray at doorways, spray around corners, pre-fire with this thing, and it is an absolute monster if you do that. Now I don't think it is as good as other LMGs in this game, but I still think it is a pretty good gun. It's probably the worst LMG, but it's still pretty strong. Now for the class setup, you always have to run man-at-arms under the Merc combat rig, and that's basically because it allows you to move full speed with an LMG. If you use anything else, you're just missing out. You're just losing because you're going to be moving way slower, and you're going to basically get crapped on by people with SMGs and assault rifles, just to put it literally. But if you use this, it lets you maneuver full speed, and I 1000,000,000% recommend that. Do not use anything other than man-at-arms under the Merc combat rig whenever you're using an LMG. And as far as the class setup, I'll show it up on the screen right now. This is what I recommend for the class setup. I recommend with a red dot sight or an elo sight, whichever one you prefer on this gun, because I do not really like the default sight too much. Then I recommend grip as well as quick draw. Those are the two attachments I've been working on. With this thing, you gotta be up in the air, so stock isn't really that needed because you have to sort of maneuver your way and beat people off of your pure movement skill, because like I said, those first few shots are really slow and are gonna lose to any sort of SMG or AR up close. As far as the perk setup that I have on this thing, I like to run with Dexterity and Ghost. You could use this differently, and you could go Ghost and Blast Shield. That's definitely an option, especially if you have the variant that I think there's variants that automatically reload your gun if you get a double kill. Then you might want to go with that Dexterity and or Ghost and Blast Shield, or maybe even Ghost and Recon. There's a lot of flexibility because it is an LMG. Dexterity is not really required. I kind of was just put it together really quickly, wanted to get into a game with this thing, but I definitely say you can run with a different first perk there. But Ghost, you should always have that. Secondary, second perk, you're going to want to run Hardline because you're not going to have an ammo problem. Man-at-arms, along with making you run full speed with an LMG, also gives you max stock ammo, so you're not going to be running out of ammo with this thing unless you're going on a really, really big kill streak, so that's not very much a problem. And as far as a third perk, I like to run Marksman because how this gun was designed is when it picks up steam for the fire rate, it's meant for picking people off down range, and that works out well with the Marksman perk. That's what I run as my perk 3. There's a lot of flexibility on this class setup, like I said, with those first perks, and even with attachments a little bit, because this gun is so unique. You really have to find your own playstyle with this thing, be up in the air and find ways to win gunfights, because the gun won't win you those gunfights, at least up close. You're going to have to make those gunfights more at range, which honestly it'll probably be better on a bigger map. However, this is just the map that I got on. Still ended up working pretty well, got over 50 kills I think. So hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys can, like I said, smack that like button, I'd really appreciate that. Also subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Hope you guys have been loving these class setup videos. I have a lot of fun making these, quick 5-minute class setups, giving you guys some tips, talking about the gun stuff, especially with these new ones. Thanks for watching, guys. Please be sure to just smack that like button, subscribe for a cookie, and don't looky. And I'm out. Peace.